Hi everybody, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Nat Pinky. So in today's video I am going to be doing a Q&A. I'm going to be answering most of your questions. I have received a handful of questions from you guys on my Facebook and Instagram. So I tried as much as possible to put these questions into one particular group because I find out most of them were kind of similar. So for the sake of not making this video very long, I decided to group them into one particular group. And at the end of this video, I am going to be telling you guys why you can't travel to Norway now until maybe after August or 2021. So if you want to know more, keep watching. Let's go straight into it. So most of the messages are in my phone, so I'm going to be using my phone to read out the messages for you guys. So I'll just try as much as possible to be fast so we don't make this video any long. Yeah, so this first question is from Precious. She said, hi, good evening, my name is Precious. I've been following your YouTube channel. Okay, I'll just go straight to the question and forget about the intro part. She said, I'm from Nigeria and I would like to move to Norway for a degree in nursing. My question is, despite the country being expensive, can students still cope, or do you think the person should just go to another country in as much as Norway is tuition free? So she's basically asking if it is possible for her to do a bachelor's program in nursing. Yes, it is very possible, but unfortunately you have to do it in Norwegian because I don't think there is any university in Norway offering nursing in English. Yeah, I don't think so. But yes, the comment section is open if you feel like, or if you know there is a university in Norway that offers nursing programs in English. Please leave it in the comment section below so that other people can grab it from there, and I am so curious to know as well. Yeah, so Precious, there is actually there is a degree program in nursing in Norway, but it's, as far as I know, it's in Norwegian language, and that is going to take, like, if you are just coming to the country, that is going to be a very long process for you to get there, from learning the language. And because to do nursing in Norway you have to be really perfect in the language, because basically you have to study in Norwegian, like, yeah. So it's possible, but you have to do it in Norwegian. Okay. And yes, the country is quite expensive. Yeah. So let's go to the next questions. This person say, hi Pinky, my name is which university will you recommend for me to apply? How much do I need to pay to get admission currently in Dubai? So I feel like you can apply in any university in Norway, like any university basically. My last video about studying in Norway, if you check in the description box, I have all the list of the universities in Norway. I have all the list. Yeah, I have a link to all the list of Norwegian universities in the description box, so you can check the link out, click on it, and it's going to take you to all the universities in Norway, and just basically go through it and see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So yeah, I hope I answered that question. Yeah. And he said, how much does it pay? How much? I mean, admission is just, to get admission is free of charge. Just basically your data, that's all you need to get admission. Yeah. And he also said, can I renew my student work permit after the first year? Yes, student permits are renewable every year. So the thing is, once you are granted an admission into this university, you have to apply for student permit. Once you are granted a student permit, you can then travel to Norway, and you have to renew the permit after 1 year. So they have to see that you are going to school, you are passing your courses, and actually they have some requirements you need before renewing your student permit. So it's done like every year. Yeah, so you can definitely renew your student permit. Yeah, I hope I answered that question. So the next question says, hello, I watched your video in YouTube about studying in Norway. Can I ask you a question? I actually like to go to Norway to study because it has a good education system. I just want to ask if you can study being a doctor in Norway. So this person is asking if it's possible to become a doctor in Norway. Of course, nothing is impossible. I feel like everything is possible once you put your mind to it here. But for a foreigner, or for someone who is not Norwegian, who only wants to come to Norway to study doctor, I bet you, I think most of these degrees are in Norwegian, and you have to learn the language like I don't know. Yeah, so you have to learn real Norwegian to be able to study a doctor, because I did ask him if it was like PhD doctor or like medical, and he was like medical. So I was like, okay, I feel like it's very possible, but it's going to take a long process. But at the end of the day, it's nothing unachievable if you put your mind to it. Yeah, so I hope that helps or answer your question, or helps anybody who had. I just feel like making this Q&A was going to help other people who have similar issues as well. And when next I have questions coming in like this, I can always refer you guys to this particular video to just watch and yeah, see if it can answer your questions or not. Yeah, so this person actually wrote in Swahili language. Unfortunately, I don't understand Swahili language, but I think he came. Okay, I have some information in English here. Yeah. So you said if you have list in Norway, of course I need to. This is really hard. This particular question is very hard to read, trust me. But I feel like I need to study based in English studies or communication studies. So if you have list in Norway or any help me just for information. Though I find also this particular question is very difficult to read, and I really don't know what he or she was trying to say. Yeah, but I see something like list of schools of. But like I said, I have videos. I have a video on my channel, and if you check the description box, you will see a list of all the Norwegian universities in Norway. So Norwegian universities in Norway, what did I just say? Anyway guys, so just check the description box and click on the link, and it's going to take you to all the tuition free universities in Norway. Yeah, so let's go to the next question. The next question says, I was trying to find out. This person is trying to find out the issue about work, because I cannot survive without working in order to sustain. Yeah, so this person wants to know if you can work as a student. Yes, you can work as a student. I have made videos on my channel about working, about like how you can actually, like how many hours you can work and how to even get a job in Norway as a student. I have a video on my channel about that, so please make sure you check my other videos before coming in with questions, because I feel like I have answered most of the questions already, but I don't know if you guys don't watch the video to the end or what. I don't know. Yeah, so it's possible for you to work as a student. You have to work to sustain yourself, because Norway is a very expensive country and you can't survive without working. So you have to work, and as a student you have the right to work 20 hours a week. Yeah, so I hope that answers your questions, Philly. This person says, I want a university where they pay less tuition, because my dream is to study masters while having part-time job where I can I can be paying for myself tuition. Don't know if that is possible. So this person is asking if asking me to recommend a university for him that he can basically go to school and work together. All universities in Norway, you can go to any university in Norway and still work. So it's not about a particular university, it's about all universities. Yeah, you have the right to work as a student. Once you have been issued a student permit, you have the right to work. So of course you can go to school and work. Yeah, as long as you don't exceed the hours given to you by the UDI, the Norwegian Immigration Office. Yeah. So this person says issues like admission, if stay after your studies is permitted, and how conducive is the country for Africans. That is a little bit funny somehow. Yeah, this is a recent question, I think. Yeah, I think this came in yesterday. Yeah. I'm sure that's why he kind of, everybody is like scared now. So yes, so I don't know if you can actually stay after your studies. I really don't know. Like I don't just want to say something that I don't know about, but like I said, the comment section is open. Please leave your, if you know you can stay in Norway after your studies, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. We are curious to know. Not only, I mean, sometimes you guys ask these questions and I am so curious to know, and I go on Google and I try to research and try to see what information I can find so I can give you guys. I mean, that is some of the extra effort I make sometimes to give you guys all this information. And I wonder how you guys watch my videos without subscribing. I am giving you all this gist, all this good stuff, and you, I mean, the red button is there. Subscribe, just click to support me. That's all I need from you guys. Just subscribe to my channel and you are doing me a lot of favor. Like you can't even imagine. So yeah, I really don't know, but I think Norway doesn't have that system of where you can stay after your studies. I don't know how they call it. I think it just escaped my mind. It has a name where after your studies you are allowed to stay for a year or two to work, like basically work and then go back to your country. But I think Norway doesn't have that system. Countries like Denmark has the system where you can actually stay, I think 2 years after. Is it 2 years or what? I don't know. But yeah, you guys who are familiar, please correct me. I think I am wrong or right, I don't know. But you guys correct me in the comment section and I really appreciate. Yeah. So Norway doesn't have the system. So Norway, immediately you are finished with your studies, it's either you are continuing to PhD, which is a little bit difficult because PhD in Norway is mostly offered. I mean, like you have to do well in your master's program to be able to be offered a PhD. So if you didn't, then I don't know. But of course you can always stay. There are many ways in which you can stay. I mean, one of them is getting married, finding the love of your life in Norway and settling down with them. Of course you can stay with your partner. They have so many ways in which you can stay. So I don't know, but yes, the answer is yes and no. Yes and no, depending on how lucky you are. Yeah. So I hope that that answers your question. And he says, is the country safe for Africans? Norway, in my opinion, yes. Norway is safe. Norway is peaceful. Norway is, I mean, in every society you have the good, the bad, the ugly, and but I feel like I am safe in Norway. Like I don't see anything wrong with Norway. Norway is dope for me. I mean, it's not like, as long as it's not like America, I am okay. Yes, I am fine. People treat like, I mean, Norway, yes, it's safe for Africans. Let me not go into details. So it's safe for me as an African, so it will be safe for you. So it's okay. Don't be scared. It's okay. Okay, let's go to the next question. So this person says, I am one of your followers on YouTube and I wanted to know about studying in Norway. I really want scholarship. How am I going to apply to get admitted, and if I get a study permit, am I going to pay a visa and my residence? Student permit, am I going to pay for visa and my residence there as a student? So this person is basically asking if he can get scholarship into Norwegian universities. Yes, you can get scholarship into Norwegian universities. You just have to check. Google should be your best friend. Go into the website, into most of these university websites. I made it easy for you by giving you all the list of free tuition universities in Norway, where you can actually check, like, without stressing out so much. So check out that video. I have a list of all the universities there. So yeah, and he's asking if is he going to pay for visa and resident permit. I don't know if you are going to pay. I don't know about student permit payment, or if you are going to pay or not. But if you do know, if you are a student or in Norway, please leave a comment in the comment section and tell us if you paid, or if he or she is going to pay or something. Yeah, so just leave a comment and we all can learn and pick something from there. So yeah, and my residence, so study permit, residence is basically the same thing. Once you have been granted a study permit, you have been granted a residence and a work permit. So this is basically the same thing. Yeah, so I think you are going to pay during application. I think, yeah, I think you are going to pay for a student permit when you are applying. When you are going to the embassy to apply, you have to pay a student permit fee of about, I think, 5,000 Norwegian kroner. I think 4,900 something, approximately 5,000 Norwegian kroner. I don't know, just do the exchange rate with your currency, your country's currency, and you know how much that is. Yeah, so I hope this particular this answers your question. And yeah, so I feel the questions are so much, but yeah, I'm just going to kind of round it up. I'm currently a final year student studying business, but I am planning to blah blah blah. I hope you can help and guide me through the process of applying for university in Norway. My name is blah 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 blah. So this person wants to study a master's degree in Norway, and he wants me to help him. So yes, admissions have been closed since January, and the next admission starts in October of 2020. So you guys will, what I would recommend is for you to check out the universities, check their requirements, and make sure you put everything together before October of 2020, so that when admission processes begins, you can apply as fast as possible. Yeah, and of course I am always ready to help you when the time comes. Don't hesitate to inbox me or ask for help. I'll always help. I am happy I did help so many people, and I got so many good news about them being admitted into universities, and hopefully you guys get your student permit, and I wish you guys the really best in all your endeavors. Yeah, so I am ready to help when the time comes. Just let me know what you want me to help you out with when the time comes. Okay, yeah, so that's good. The next question says I want to apply for Norwegian university. Can you give me a hand? I feel like I have just go through this video, or my previous video, you understand what and like how you can basically apply in any university in Norway. And yeah, so I have some questions. I don't know where I took this one from. I really don't know. I have been receiving messages from all my social media platforms, so I really don't know. Yeah. So this one says, are there English language bachelor's English language programs in Norway? Unfortunately, most bachelor's degree programs are taught in Norwegian. Yeah, but there are some very few English programs taught in English. So yeah, so yes, you can check out the universities. I know about the University of Agder, my city where I currently live. I think they have 2 programs taught in English, or 3 if I'm not if I'm not wrong. I think they have 2 or 3 programs taught in English. I think they have bachelor's degree in English studies, that is, yeah, and bachelor's degree in development studies. They have a bachelor's degree in development studies and a bachelor's degree in English studies. So yeah, and both programs are taught in English. So that if you are considering studying in a bachelor degree in Norway, you should consider checking that out, those 2 programs out. Yeah, those are the programs I am really familiar with. Yeah. The next one says, do I need TOEFL to qualify for admission? This person was a Ghanaian. This person is a Ghanaian, not was. Yeah. So this person is basically asking me if he needs, or is she, I don't know, maybe she. Yeah. This person says, does she need TOEFL to be qualified for admission? Check out with your countries. I think some countries need TOEFL, especially non-English countries. You need TOEFL to be qualified for admission, and most English countries do not need TOEFL. I come from Cameroon. If you don't know, if this is your first time here, I come from Cameroon, and particularly from the English section of the country. So if you are a Cameroonian and you're coming from the English part of the country, you do not need TOEFL. Yeah, so note that you don't need TOEFL to be qualified for admission. Yeah. This person, okay, this particular person wants to know about University of Stavanger. Like, another person asked me about University of Trondheim. Like, that like he wants to go only to Trondheim. Yeah. And yeah, and this person, I am not so familiar with is it Trondheim or yeah, but yeah, I am not so familiar with that. I'm a little familiar with Stavanger. Yeah, so this person wants to know particularly about University of Stavanger. Yeah, so I have, if you check my video, I have list of all free tuition universities in Norway, and University of Stavanger is among. So you can basically check out your program and what that particular university offers, and what program you think you can apply. But I feel like that so far, that is the most simplest and best university to go to, like, if you ask my opinion. Yeah, Trondheim is very far in the north and very cold. Trust me, I wouldn't even dare. Stavanger, it's, yeah, I feel like that's one of my University of Agder. So my recommended universities for you guys: University of Stavanger, and University of Agder, and Oslo University. So those are the 3 southern parts of Norway you really want to, like, school, or yeah, go there. Yeah, so you guys, like I said, the questions were so much, but I was able to, like, just put these particular ones in a small group to be able to answer this, to make this video. And yes, so on the 7th of May, was it 7th or 5th? I am not very sure, but anyway, feel free to correct me if I am wrong. Norway passed, and Norway decided to close her borders to foreign countries till after August 20th, which they are not even like 100% sure if they are going to open their borders after August 20th. So what does it mean for you who just got admission into Norway University? What does it mean for you? It means that you will not be able to travel to Norway until after August 20th. Yeah, So you won't be able to travel to Norway until further notice, until when this ban is lifted. As long as the ban is there, you won't be able to travel to Norway. Yeah, you as an international student. And I believe most of you have received an email already from your universities telling you what to do, like the way forward on how to go around about things. So yeah, most of you have received. I did receive some messages from some of you. I helped with your admission process, and some of you were asked to defer your studies. Yeah, those of you who don't know what defer means, it basically means you have an option not to travel to Norway, not to like study this year, and next year your place, like your place will be reserved for next year, 2021. So some of you were given that particular option, which is a very great choice if you feel like you are not ready or not comfortable yet, or I don't know. That is a very great choice. If you feel like if you put one and one together and it doesn't go well for you, I would say defer it to next year. Yeah. And also some of you, I think most autumn semester will be done digitally, which means you have to study online and write exams in December online, and you can only come to Norway or travel to Norway in January 2021. Yeah, I am not sure, but of course your universities probably have sent you an email already, so make sure you check it out and see. Some of you have been given options to choose. Make sure you choose and send them an email as soon as possible, because you really don't have much time as it seems. Yeah, so that is the reason why you won't be coming to Norway. And of course all of us know why, because of the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, unfortunately most countries are still being affected in one way or the other, and yeah, Norway is one of those countries which still have few cases of coronavirus, or we still see increase of patients every day. Yeah, so it's better to be safe than to be sorry. And so yeah, they have to do what they have to do, and it's for the best for everybody, I think. Yeah, so guys, that concludes this video. I hope I was able to answer your questions, and if you feel unclear or if you feel like I didn't really touch into what you need, of course feel free to inbox me, and when I have time I will be able to reply your message. My life right now has been like a moving train. Like I have been on the run. Like summer is coming and summer is here already, and I am so anyway. Just send me your questions. If you feel like I did not answer it as much as possible, send them to me and I'll reply you as early as I can. So thank you guys for watching to the end, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I drop a new video. And until then, stay safe and bye.